what we're doing is we're putting riprap across this whole bank right here. And you saw us dump out that gravel right there, or them big old rocks with the dump truck. Pretty sketchy. There's right there where he's sitting, the concrete's busted all through right there. And it's hollow pretty much right there where those rocks are sitting. So we were kind of iffy on how that was gonna work out, but so far it's working pretty good. We're getting it done. And we did all this today, and we also put in about 6 flower beds about like this right here, along with this right here. So getting it done, it's coming along pretty good. Just wanted to let y'all know what we were doing. That's a Bobcat E42 mini excavator, and then they've got a Massey Ferguson 1755 over there tractor, and then of course we got the dump truck up there, and rolling on with it, getting it done. So let y'all watch the time lapse. Also wanted to point this out. He started at the bottom with all the riprap and everything. That way, when you start putting it on at the top, it won't want to roll down. That bottom right there holds it up so that you can, you start from the bottom and work your way up. So I don't know if that makes sense, but just want to kind of throw that in there and explain that for you. But you might have saw in the time lapse, we had to go cut out a piece of that felt right there, because there's a drain pipe that runs right there at the bottom, and there's a drain catch basin right there, and we didn't want to cover it up with the rocks and with the felt, so we had to undo it there. But got it taken care of, but just want to throw that in there. All right, guys, so I wanted to hop in here and kind of explain what's going on here. This job right here was not actually our job. We were just kind of contracted out to come help out with this job with one of my good buddies. He actually has a landscaping business, a straight up just landscaping business. That's all he does is landscaping. He doesn't mow any yards or anything like that. He just does the big landscape jobs like this. And he has a lot of heavy equipment. That's one of his excavators right there. That's his dump truck. And that's also his tractor and everything with the Harley rake behind it. So a lot of equipment, a lot of big stuff. He actually let me run that excavator there a few minutes ago, and you could see me, or a few seconds ago, you could see me running it, and you'll see me run it again here in a second. But you see what we're having to do. The pile has gotten so small that we've had to start putting everything in by hand, because you take a scoop, you might take a scoop out of the concrete or out of the grass and everything. So we're actually having to put the rocks in by hand, but it didn't take too long, and we got it done. Like I said, this is drainage work. This is a retaining wall we're building, and that excavator, I want to talk about it for a minute. That is a monstrosity of an excavator. It's double the size of my U25, and that one has a cab on it, and my U25 does not have a cab. So running this machine was a lot different than mine. Definitely something I'm not used to. And the power that machine has is just unreal, I'll tell you that. So, and also this machine has tail swing on it, so we had to watch out for that. And right here, we're just kind of packing the ruts and cleaning everything up. And so there you go. Alrighty, guys, got it complete. Got it looking good. I'll show you the whole thing. So this is that drainage pipe I was telling you about right here. Runs into that grate, and this is the catch basin that we had to uncover that I was telling you about right there. So drainage from water runs off that hill, runs in that catch basin, runs out that pipe down to that grate, and then out it goes. So got it done, got the ruts smoothed out the best we could, got everything looking good. Having to set the curb back over there. And I guess we're gonna get on out of here. I guess this job is complete. So there you go. What's going on, guys? Hunter here. Just wanted to kind of explain that video a little bit more. I try to do it a little bit in the voiceover, but couldn't really explain everything I wanted to explain. So that was a massive job that we were on yesterday. I think that was Tuesday when we were on that. Today's Thursday, and so that was a massive job that we were doing there. And like I said, we put in 6 flower beds that day and that retaining wall right there. I don't even know if you would, I'm probably making a mistake by calling it a retaining wall. It's probably called something else, just they called it riprap, but I'm calling it a retaining wall, which serves the same purpose. So anyway, that's just kind of what it is. And so we were on that job. We left the house. I left here Tuesday morning at 6:30, and I didn't get back home until 6:30 that night. We worked literally all day. Reason being, trying to get that job finished up before the rain. If you live around here, around Columbus, Mississippi, we got about probably 4 or 5 inches of rain yesterday, which would have been Wednesday. So we had a lot of rain come through, and you ain't getting nothing done right now. So that's what we were doing. We're finishing up that job before the rain came in. So like I said, that was a massive job. And that excavator, I want to talk about that a little bit more, because that excavator actually weighs 11,000 pounds, and it's exactly double the size of my U25, because my U25 weighs about I think 5,600 pounds, somewhere in there. Somewhere between 5,000 and 6,000 pounds is what my excavator weighs. And right at the end of that video, I mentioned right there at the end of that time lapse about the tail swing. And a lot of people may not understand what I'm talking about, and you're probably thinking every excavator has tail swing. Well, my Kubota U25 mini excavator does not have tail swing. It has 0 tail swing on it. And so when I was talking about not being used to tail swing, that was what I was talking about. I was not used to running the machine with that much tail swing on and everything. And tail swing is whenever you turn and half the machine hangs off the back of the tracks. And with my U25, I've done videos on it, and I've showed you how when you turn around, you can turn the machine all the way around, and the back of the machine will never come over the back of the tracks. You can put the tracks right up next to a building, and the tracks can be touching a building, and the back of that machine will never hit that building. So that's the difference between 0 tail swing and the having tail swing on an excavator and everything. And so that job right there was kind of tricky. The excavator was probably 6 inches from the back of that house when we were doing that job. So that was just a massive I guess challenge to work through there, I guess you'd call it. But once you got used to it, it really wasn't that hard. You just kind of had to pay attention to what you're doing. But running the machine with a cab on it was a different experience for me, for sure. But big shout out to my buddy there for helping me, letting me come out on that job. And I learned a lot, had a lot of fun on it, and hope to do some more like that. So let me know if y'all like this video. Let me know what you think about it. Also want to mention that I have everything prepared for the giveaway. Going to be a big giveaway. I got a lot of stuff. I'll tell you a little bit. We got some clothing items. I got a big old cooler sitting right here in front of me. I've got a bunch of hats. I've got some stuff from Hypa, and a few other things that I'm just pumped up, excited about, and I hope y'all are too. And hopefully we can get that video out this weekend or first of next week. Giveaway will probably run for about 2 weeks, something like that. And so if you're not subscribed, then you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Be subscribed for this video, for this giveaway. It's going to be a really big one. And I think that's about it. Just want to kind of update y'all on that, on everything. And so I think that's about it. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, I'll see you later.